Alright guys, welcome back. Today we have another cooking video of my style cooking, and today we'll be making some curried chickpea with cauliflower rice. I also have a very special guest in the house today, Santa's little helper, who she's a little bit shy, camera shy, so stick around guys. What we have going on here, about 4 to 5 tablespoons of olive oil, and we have 1 tablespoon of garlic being sauteed right now, and we're gonna add 1 cup of onions. And guys, believe me, I'm not even lying. The first time she ever made this, I smelled it. I'm like, what kind of meat is that? The aroma was awesome, and I was, to my dismay, there was no meat at all. But I wasn't disappointed. The food was great. So today we're gonna go ahead and duplicate it. Just added a little bit more oil, just a little tip. We're making sure it's sauteed, the onions are cooked properly. Because this is actually a very quick meal on the go. It's vegetarian. What happened? I have a friend who requested, a weight loss dinner. She needs some meals to help her lose some weight. So, I'm gonna mix it up. So this one is for you, Tonette. And again, guys, when cooking, it's best if you cook with medium heat. That way, your meal won't burn and it will cook properly. Too high of a fire, the meal will be rushed. Outside might look cooked, meat, chicken, and then inside might be different. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna burn the curry, because with curry, you have to make sure it's properly cooked, or else you'll be visiting somewhere pretty often with tummy aches. So we have 1 tablespoon of curry. And anybody coming up from Jamaica want to bring me some curry, will be highly appreciated. I ran out of the better packed curry. That's my favorite. And curry is a spice by itself. It has so much going on. You don't really need a lot. You don't need a lot of different seasonings to go with it. The curry is a mix with a lot of spices. Really good. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead now and add about 2.5 cups of chickpea. And we gotta stir, stir, stir. Get it all mixed in. Okay. Pretty much you keep stirring, keep stirring. Let the curry distribute evenly. And also, none of the peas are sedentary and get stuck below and burn. It's already smelling great. So pretty much here at My Style Cooking, we eat sometimes healthy as can be, sometimes when we're busy and on the go. when we're busy and on the go, it's kind of hectic, you know, then we can't really take the time out to cook like this. However, nobody's perfect, so you know, we try to keep it clean and healthy as possible. So alright, so we're gonna add 1.5 cups coconut milk. Okay. Alright, so we had 1.5 cups, and guys, whenever you're cooking any meal at all, whatever your desire, if you are following a particular recipe, if you want to use an extra spoon of something, maybe some people like their food salty, some people like it spicy, whatever is your, you know, your thing, you can always add more or use less. Alright, then again, medium heat. We're letting it simmer for some, so the coconut milk gets cooked a little bit. Then we add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so we're gonna add some bell peppers, 1 cup full of bell peppers. Like we always do, you mix it in with love. And I just want to take the time out to shout out to Zeven Naturals. It's a Jamaican owned Swedish skincare company. She's located in Sweden and her products are awesome. I'm going to post the link in my description, and you guys definitely have to check it out. And she herself is just as awesome as her products she makes. And you know, remember, we have to support our own, so support, support, support. Alright, so we're gonna add a pinch of salt right now. And then we're gonna stir it in as usual. So yeah, and definitely I want to say thank you to everybody that's been tuning in, watching the videos and supporting. So we just add some scallion and thyme, about a cupful, and a few pimento seeds. I don't know, but pimento is one of the things that is the greatest smelling, tasting thing ever, but try not to bite one of the seeds. It's the worst taste you'll ever have. Whenever I eat my rice and peas and it's full of pimento, I take my very little time to pick out each and every seed. So we're adding in some black pepper. Not a lot of black pepper. And trust me, you guys would want to be here to smell it. And like I said, however spicy you like it, you know, you throw your pepper in. We just added some cayenne pepper. The only thing this needs right about now is just a little bit more time to cook and some hungry mouths to eat. The smell is magnificent. Alright, so we just turn it down to a very low heat. We're gonna let it simmer. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so pretty much after about 10 minutes cooking time, it's completed. like I said, you can add salt to your taste, add the pepper to your taste, whatever spices um, you use. If you're following this, you can add or subtract, you know, whatever you desire. And guys, I can't wait to eat this. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright guys, so we're gonna look about the cauliflower, the rice now. So pretty much we have half cup of onions finely chopped. Basically, the cauliflower, it's a substitute. A lot of people use it as a substitute for rice because rice has a lot of carbohydrates. So people who want to do low carbs, and still want to eat rice per se, they do the cauliflower. We just added some jalapenos. We added one whole jalapeno. Remember guys, it goes in hot, comes out hot. So use to your discretion. Can't say you haven't been warned. And we're gonna add 2 pegs of garlic, finely chopped again. We're gonna let this saute. So pretty much with the pepper, I have a lot of stories to tell. One of my favorite stories was when I was in Portland on a trip, and we bought jerk chicken. We were in Boston Jerk in Portland, and we bought jerk chicken, and I never knew how they made their pepper sauce, and I love spicy food, so I got the pepper and I doused the chicken, and I made the biggest mistake of my life. However, I still ate it because I wasn't about to waste my money that day. And that was the most coconut water I ever drank. I'll never forget that day in Portland. So we're cooking, stirring, and making sure it's, you know, cooked properly. Also, I do use bamboo, you know, products. It's my personal preference, so you don't necessarily have to use it. You can use whatever you have. It's just that what, you know, I decide to use. Cauliflower by itself it doesn't have a taste, so you actually have to make sure you season it the way you want it. This is how we do it at My Style Cooking, and you know, try to get the taste that we desire. Remember, when you're cooking, you're cooking for you, our family and friends. Is for the taste that you want. So you can always, like I said, add, subtract, substitute, use whatever you want. There's no wrong or right way to cooking in my eyes, because not everybody eats the same thing or does the same thing the same way. The cauliflower, like I was saying, it has very low to no carbs. So a lot of people who do the keto diet, they actually, you know, use this. And the keto diet is a diet basically low carbs, high fat. They use that to actually lose weight, put their body in a process called ketosis, where your body burns fat naturally. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and add the cauliflower right now. So pretty much you can make this yourself. You can buy the cauliflower at the store. You boil it, you grate it and boil it, and then you dry it, and then, you know, you freeze it. So it's pretty much like a stir-fried rice, which we're doing. And I'm telling you, it's when you cook it and season it the right way properly, it's magnificent, marvelous. So we're stirring, getting everything mixed in properly. And again, you don't have to use too much oil. You can use a little bit of olive oil, vegetable oil, whatever oil you have, or whatever you're used to. But we use natural olive oil. And like I said, I can never stress this. When I was younger and cooking, I never cooked on nothing less than high. The food would be, rushed. But I realized the difference is the time you take. Just take your time. It's not a race. Alright, so we're gonna stir. Alright guys, so I've added a little bit of cayenne pepper to it, or paprika if you have, and a little bit of fruit wine, to get the color change. Because for some people, the cauliflower rice by itself just look bland. But you can add that, and pretty much you stir fry it, you do it just like you're making regular fried rice. And I tell you guys, you won't miss a thing. If you eat eggs, you can add eggs to it, but we're not adding any eggs to this. This is strictly a vegetarian meal right now. So this is how we're doing it. The only thing we're gonna add to this again, we're gonna add a little bit of scallion, or green onions it's called, and thyme. We do use thyme because thyme adds a nice flavor to whatever you're cooking. The only thing I can tell you is how much to use, because growing up in Jamaica, nobody taught us how much to use. They just tell you, put some thyme in it, and that's it. So the thyme is to your discretion. And you stir till you get your desired texture. One thing, if you notice, when we just threw it out in there, it seemed like it was a lot, but it will shrink, because when it's frozen, it turns, in its icy form, most of that moisture will be dried out. Also, I did state earlier you can make your own by boiling it. No, you don't boil it. You actually wash it, and then you dry it, and then you grate it. And that's how you pretty much do it. And you have to freeze it. Freeze it because it will develop an awkward smell if you just put it in the refrigerator. But make sure you freeze it in the freezer if you're not going to use immediately. And that's pretty much it. There go your cauliflower fried rice. Alright guys, what go on? Me know say this one I wait on final product. Here we go. Curried chickpeas with fried cauliflower rice. I know you guys can hear the excitement in my voice. It is actually smelling very good. I haven't tasted it yet, but basically I can't wait. So guys, until next time, take care, stay good, walk good. And I really do appreciate everybody that's been watching the videos, taking the time to subscribe, like, and share with their friends, and give me feedback. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much.